Hi Sagittarius, thanks for watching. This is a spiritual horoscope, so please take what resonates and let go of the rest. We'll start off with some runes and then we'll clarify with some cards. So let's hop in. What does Sagittarius need to know? So for your current energy, you've got I was, and that represents letting go. So I feel you're really unsettled right now, and it has to do with the past. That there was something that happened and it's really bugging you still, and you just need to let it go, because I feel there was something that you learned from it. Even though you're not happy with how it turned out, there was still something you learned from that situation. And you've got Ingus. And so that's where I feel that there was something you learned here, because Ingus represents, I say fertility, but it's not to do with that. You think of the whole process of having, like, going through the motions of being pregnant. So you have to take care of that little baby that's growing inside of you, eating the right things to make sure this baby can really thrive and grow. And so that's where I feel like in this case, something happened, you're not happy with the outcome, but you learned something from it, and take that away and let go of the outcome that you're not happy with. And you've got Langus, and Langus represents going with the flow. So in this situation, you need to go with the flow and just trust what happened was part of a bigger plan and happened for a reason, but you just need to just go with it and let go of any sort of negative emotions, because it doesn't serve your soul. Okay, you've got two that just came out. So you've got Tiwaz. So Tiwaz represents like standing up for yourself, speaking up, speaking the truth. And that's where it feels like there's two people involved. And maybe it's you and someone else, and that's two, or there's actually two other people and you. And that's where you need to stand up for yourself in having those conversations. There's always a positive way of saying things. And if there's any actions that you need to take, you need to be mindful of the impact it has on those other people. But ultimately, you need to do what you feel is right. And so you also have Dagas, and Dagas represents a breakthrough. So from these conversations, learning to go with the flow, letting go of the past, and learning from this leads to new opportunities. But you need to let go of these emotions right now, because it's not helping you, it's not benefiting you. And take the positive, what you learn from these situations, to help you move on to these new opportunities. What else can we clarify for Sagittarius? And you've got Thorisaz, and Thorisaz represents like a new beginning. So that's where Dagas, things will start changing, but you need to change your own energy in order to move forward. And you've got Birkenau. So you did learn something from here, and that's where Birkenau represents growth. So let go of any sort of negative emotions and take what you learned from it so you can grow and move on. And you've got the blank slate. So you do have these new opportunities coming in, but you need to decide. It's almost like there's decisions that you need to make, and there's like you're at a fork in a road and you need to decide, do I want to go left or do I want to go right? And that's where you need to be clear on what you want and speaking up when you have those opportunities to do so. What else does the universe need to know? Want you to know. And you've got I was again. So this is where you really need to let go of these emotions, and things will start opening up, because you've got Thorisaz. And so letting go will open things up, will allow for change. And look here, you've got your growth and these new opportunities coming in. But again, the main thing is letting go of these emotions, because the new wants to come in, but you need to let it happen, really. Let's go to some cards. What can we clarify? What does the universe want to bring in? So you've got relaxation. So this is where going with the flow. Instead of forcing a situation, just let things happen organically. And things will come together. Like right now I'm being drawn to the moon, and the moon has cycles. So things will fall into its place when it's the right time. But forcing things will just lead to frustration, and you're not going to get anywhere. What else does Sagittarius need to know? Inner peace. So this is where it's so important to let go so you get that inner peace. All right, so there's a bunch that just fell out of here. So let's take a look. So you've got voyage. So there's a change coming, and we talked about like that fork in the road, and that's where that is coming in. But you need to go with the flow. Like I'm being drawn to the water right now, and it's so peaceful and calm. So getting that inner peace, going with the flow, will allow these new opportunities to come in. And forgiveness. So that's all part of letting go. So what happened in the past happened for a reason. Trust it did. And then break through. You've got freedom. And that's where, here you'll see it up here better. So that's where letting go, you'll break free of these emotions in order to let all this new stuff come in. But hold on to what you learned, and all that other noise that was part of it, just let it go, and then you can really shine. All right, that's what I have for you at this time. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.